What's up, mystery gang? All right, so your girl is back as always, and today I have a crazy story. We're going to be talking about the Ronnie Oneal case, and we're going to be talking about another story out of Wisconsin. So before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that notification bell. Let's get into this story. Now, y'all, this first story is about a lady named Jessy Kurczewski. Now, with friends like this, who needs an enemy? Now, Jessy is out of Wisconsin, you guys, and people are saying, well, authorities are saying that in 2018, she poisoned one of her friends. Now, they're not identifying the friend. I think the family want to protect the friend's identity, but they're saying that Jessy poisoned her friend with eye drops and stole over $300,000 from her. Now, you guys, the Daily Mail reports that Jessy committed fraud before and that Jessy had a serious gambling problem. It's being said that Jessy was broke until she met the friend. Now, it's being said that once she met this friend, her financial situation started looking just like the friend. So basically, in so many words, they're trying to say that the friend was taking care of Jessy. Now, if the friend was taking care of Jessy, why would Jessy then turn around, kill the friend, and then take $300,000? Because it seems like the friend would have just given her money. Now, you guys, this happened in 2018. So I'm going to explain to you what Jessy told police when she called 911. Now, it's being said that Jessy, she came home, she found painkillers crushed up on the friend's chest and stated that she thought the friend had committed suicide. Now, she then phoned the police, and when police came, that's when they found the friend. Now, a toxicology report found out that the friend did not die from the painkillers. The friend actually died from an overdose of eye drops. Now, y'all, I know this sounds crazy, but the friend died from an overdose of eye drops. Now, you guys, so what's crazy is you have to understand the only thing that the police has to go by is Jessy's words, because Jessy was the only person there at the time of death of the friend. Now, Jessy told police that the friend was acting suicidal. The friend had been acting really odd in the days leading up to the friend's death. Now, that's why police ruled it a suicide and Jessy was not immediately arrested. Now, Jessy was just arrested, I think, like a week ago this year. So this is 3 years later. Now, y'all, this is what's so crazy. So they did a toxicology report, like I said before. And when that came out, that's when Jessy turned around and she was like, well, look, yeah, I brought my friend 6 bottles of Visine eye drops, but I didn't think that it was going to hurt her because basically she already drunk this type of liquid before. Now, y'all, let's stop right there. This girl says she brought her friend 6 bottles of eye drops. Now, from what I'm hearing, if somebody gets like a couple of drops of eye drops in their drink, it could be really lethal. So I'm trying to understand, 6 bottles? She was really trying to kill this friend. Now, after the police checked the bank records, they then discovered that $290,000 was taken out of the friend's account. Now, that's when they put 2 and 2 together, y'all, and they was like, look, she is getting arrested for homicide and for felony theft charges, because not only did you kill this friend, you just admitted to giving her 6 bottles of Visine, and we basically found eye drops, a lethal dose of eye drops in her system. So we know now you're the reason why she's dead. And not only that, after death, somebody took $300,000 out of an account? No. So they arrested Jessy, you guys, and now Jessy is being charged with the murder of her friend.
That's right. She's in custody now on a $1 million bond awaiting a preliminary hearing at the end of the month. We obtained court documents today that detail this case.
37-year-old Jessy Kurczewski has been charged with first-degree intentional homicide and is accused of funneling more than $290,000 from the victim's bank account into her own. According to the criminal complaint, Kurczewski was caring for a family friend who died in October of 2018. At first, investigators believed the woman died from a possible drug overdose. A medical examiner's report revealed the woman somehow swallowed tetrahydrozoline, which is the main ingredient in eye drops. Family members were suspicious and told investigators they didn't think the victim would have died by suicide and thought Kurczewski was somehow involved. The criminal complaint says Kurczewski changed her story to investigators many times, at one point saying the victim was suicidal and constantly buying Visine, but later saying she handed the victim a glass of vodka, knowing the victim put Visine in it.
Now, y'all, what's even more crazy about this whole situation is this friend made Jessy her power of attorney. And not only that, left their estate to Jessy. Now, from what I'm hearing, the friend had money. And not only that, for her to been took $300,000 out of a bank account, that's not small change, you guys. So I'm thinking that this friend had to been older and Jessy might have been taking care of her. Now, what I'm thinking is the friend might have had some type of illness, which would have made people think that maybe she was suicidal. So that's why people kind of believe Jessy a little bit. But at the end of the day, the family said they knew for a fact that something was fishy when everything was left to Jessy. So Jessy really was greedy. At the end of the day, girl, you took $300,000. You left the estate to you, and you basically owned this friend. Like, why would you own this friend when this friend clearly has other family members that could have gotten something? You know what I'm saying? If this friend died. So I think that Jessy needs to be put in prison for life. Because not only did you kill somebody who trusted you, you robbed the dead. Like, what kind of person are you? Now, I'm going to keep y'all updated on that because Jessy just got arrested, like I said, like a week ago. And it's happened in 2018. So more stuff will come out. And like I said, I can't wait to watch the court TV on this because this is one that could be a lifetime movie. This is crazy. Now, y'all, let's talk about Ronnie Oneal. And I know I've been talking about this a lot on my TikTok. I know I've been talking a lot about this on YouTube. But I'm just so in shock at how Ronnie Oneal's case is basically unfolding. Now, if you have not watched the Ronnie Oneal case that I covered on TikTok and I uploaded it on YouTube as well, you guys, please go to my TikTok at Big Draco and go watch that because you guys, this case is okay. Ronnie Oneal, he's accused of killing his children's mother, Kenyatta Barron, his 9-year-old daughter, Ronivia, and attempting to kill his 8-year-old, well, he's 11 now, son. And I think his name is Little Ronnie, but we're not gonna post pictures of him or anything like that because he is with a new family now. And I don't want to really put his information out there. I want him to try to live as normal of a life as he can. Now, so Ronnie Oneal, you guys, he basically gunned down his baby's mother. He stabbed his little girl with an axe and he set his son on fire. Now, after he did all of this, he then tried to plead insane as if he just didn't know what was going on and demons were talking to him. And then later, when a judge said, no, you're not insane, you're competent and you're going to trial, this fool then says, okay, well, if I'm going to trial, I'm going to represent myself. So y'all, the trial began last week and the trial is over. Yes, y'all heard me. I think the jury might start deliberating next week. This is a short trial. So basically he went to trial. He represented himself and acted a fool in the courtroom, you guys. I don't know why people think that if you yell, it makes you right or it makes you sound more believable, but it made him sound like a complete idiot. Now, the thing that I did not like about the Ronnie Oneal trial was they put the son, the surviving son, on trial, like to get cross-examined by him. Now, in my eyes, I know this helped, but I think that Ronnie would have been found guilty anyway because you guys, he's on the 911 call when the baby mama called the police. Not only that, he called the police right after and tried to make it seem like the baby mama tried to kill him first, and we all know that's not true because neighbors have basically testified and said, look, now let me say this, you guys. The neighbor that testified is supposed to be his witness, but the neighbor testified and said that they saw Ronnie hit Kenyatta with a gun and then shoot her repeatedly in the middle of the street. So his witnesses basically came on the stand and said, yes, he did kill Kenyatta. So why would you call this person if you know this person witnessed the murder? Like, y'all, the trial was crazy. Now,
I ran in my sister's room and terrified into the closet. And then my dad said, come in here and come kill the B-word.
Did you hear any shots from the shotgun before that?
Yes.
How many times?
One.
Was there a time when your mother was able to get out of the closet?
She was like stumbling outside, and then I just saw my dad chase her.
What do you remember happening next?
My dad told me to walk around and say like some words.
And do you remember what words your father told you to say?
Allah Akbar.
Allahu Akbar?
Yes.
Did he do something to your sister?
Yes, he hit her with an axe. And then he went in the garage, I followed him. He put me on the ground, and then he had his foot on top. I was laying on my stomach, he had his foot on top of me, and he was holding me down. And he was lighting a match.
Mr. Oneal, any questions?
How you doing, Ronnie?
Good.
It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you too.
Did you see me shoot your mom?
No.
Did I hurt you that night of this incident?
Yes.
I did. And how did I hurt you?
You stabbed me.
So y'all, then we find out that the detective that was called to the scene, when the whole thing took place, he adopted little Ronnie. If that is not a tearjerker, you guys, I don't know what is. I'm so happy that Ronnie is adopted and that he has the chance at a new life, because y'all, this is gonna be hard for him. This is gonna be really, really hard. And I hate the fact that he had to look at his dad in the face, because it's almost like an intimidation tactic that I think that Ronnie was trying to use with his son. I think that he felt like if he could get in front of his son and intimidate him and make him afraid of him more, then that will help his case and help his son not remember things and lie and stumble. But y'all, that didn't work, because when the other witnesses came on, they destroyed this man. When I say destroyed this man, and like I said, I'm against the death penalty, and I always say this, unless it has to do with kids. If you hurt a kid, bye. I don't care, bye. Because what Ronnie did, he tortured them. Not only did little Ronnie get stabbed and set on fire, he watched his mom and his sister die too. Do you know how crazy that is? So I'm really, really curious as you guys' comments, like I said before, with the Jessy case and with the Ronnie Oneal case. Next week, like I said, I think the jury is going to deliberate. I don't think it's going to take them 2 hours to deliberate and find him guilty. What I think the problem is going to be is the death penalty. And the reason why I say that is because something is wrong with this man, and they might feel like life in prison will be better than the death penalty for him, which I don't know why, because I honestly feel like he does not need to be here. He's a waste of space. You need to be gone. Like I said, I'm going to keep you guys updated on that one and the Jessy Kurczewski case. Now, comment below. Let me know what you guys want me to cover next. And that's all I have for you guys today. Please make sure you go hit up my TikTok at Big Draco. You guys, please follow my Instagram at Big Draco. All of my @ are at BIGGDRACCO. You guys, please go hit up my social medias. Hit up that TikTok. I think I just hit 1.5 million. I'm trying to get to 2 million, you guys. It's moving, but it's moving kind of slow. But I've been going hard, and I know this hard work is going to pay off very, very soon. That's all I have for you guys today. Bye.